Excuse me, I just got distracted for a moment. The enemy is really trying to fight against this message. That's how I know it's powerful. Okay? But so what I was saying is that people try to excuse that behavior, like, oh, maybe that person's shy and they see you as attractive, and they're intimidated by your beauty, and maybe they're just nervous and they have social anxiety, but yet they were able to greet the other stranger that they didn't know. They were able to open up to them. That's an excuse. That's actually a demon working through that person who has not done the work to heal, to fight for their crown, to fight for their beauty, fight for their identity, their calling in life. So they've allowed those wicked spirits to just attack you in subtle ways, to mistreat you, to treat you as insignificant, as unimportant, as somebody to be isolated, somebody to be treated awkwardly, as a misfit. And now that subtle encounter, as small as it may seem, it plants a seed of doubt. And you have to constantly cast it out. You got to constantly purge from that. All of these petty innuendos, all of these social interactions that cause any type of self-doubt, you have to, every day, wash it away. Wash it clean away from you. And own who you are, own your beauty, own your talent, own your intelligence, own your light, own your crown. It is engraved with your name on it specifically. That is for you, that is yours. And so we live in a world where these evil forces, they mark those who are fighting for their purpose, fighting for their crown. Anytime, and this is all spiritual, guys. I don't just put things on the surface and go from there. I'm not just staying on the basic level. No, all of this is spiritual. Okay, there is unseen forces in the ethos, the astrals, the cosmos, if you will. There's unseen forces that attack the light on earth, and as soon as they see it shining, radiating, beaming, they pounce at it to attack it, to put it out, to dim it, to shut it down. See, I am the type that I would rather RIP, I would rather be gone from the earth than to allow myself to be destroyed by the enemy, allow my purpose to be destroyed and diminished, devalue myself, and be in some unequally yoked situation with a man, be in some unequally yoked partnership or friendship just to feel like I have a connection. See, many people, the enemy using them to try to make it seem like you need to crawl at their feet and kiss the ground that they walk on in order to have a connection with them. You must kiss their hiney and bow at their beck and call. And when you don't do that, they socially bully you. They socially mark you and isolate you and avoid you to make you feel unwanted, to make you feel insecure, to make you feel doubtful. It is all tactics of the spiritual forces. It is the good versus the bad. That is really what it's all about. That's what it boils down to, folks. The good versus the bad. And I am a prophetess also. And I've just recently unearthed this by divine intervention. God gave me the knowledge that I am indeed a prophetess. I've seen the markings all throughout my life, but I never wanted to just say and declare that I'm a prophetess without just God making it 100% clear to me. But now He has. And so it all makes sense. And I'm glad I went through the stage of being this ugly duckling, being the black sheep, being picked on by my own siblings, relatives, would cut my hair, throw my clothes away. I'll wake up looking for clothes and have none to put on because certain ones threw it away or cut up my shoes. And I'm talking about as a this is elementary. And yeah, it sounds petty, but these things affect us. We got to understand we're in the world, we're not of it. So if we're not careful, if we're not mindful, if we're not doing the work, the things of this world can affect how we go about, how we, carry ourselves, how we perceive things. It affects us in that way. So, like I said, I always felt awkward whenever a guy would show interest to me because I experienced the polar opposite for a period in my life, like I said. And so coming into my beauty and my femininity, albeit though it was subtle, it wasn't full on, because I'm still now at my age, I'm still honing in my femininity and really embracing it. So even the attempts that I've made throughout the years, I still didn't understand what it meant to be pretty, what it meant to be beautiful. I didn't understand my beauty. I really didn't understand. I didn't understand how beautiful I actually am. And I'm not trying to sound shallow. I'm not trying to sound full of myself. I'm not trying to sound big-headed. I am really beautiful. Like, people out here act like I am a model, like I am a I am a superstar to them. And it's not even something that they can control. They can't even see the way they act, the awkwardness that they show. That's why I appreciate where God has brought me, because I'm able to see good souls. I'm able to see those who are good. It's not a lot of good people left in the earth. A lot of people are bad. They're bad. They're tainted. They're spoiled. They're lost. They're gone. As far as they have been corrupted, they're low vibrational, narcissistic. And they look for ways to socially bully you. Shout out. And like I said, I made this video prior, but the audio was messed up, and I'm now redoing it. So I got to remember to do this shout out. Shout out is a couple content creators that I watch, and they really have helped me to understand the game. Okay, the social game that we're all living in. One is the Level Up Guru. I really appreciate her content. You should check it out. And another one, Bella Z. Excuse me if I'm butchering your name, mispronouncing it. Bella Z ENT, I believe. I'll put the links in the description. There's a couple more, but they have helped me to see that people out here playing social games because they're hurting. They're hiding behind masks. They're refusing to do the real work. They're refusing to show their true self. They have let their light slip away. And so now what they're doing is putting on a facade. Their ego is trying to take out everybody else. Every little light that they see, they're trying to take it out to make themselves feel good, to make themselves feel alive, to make themselves feel important, to make themselves feel better, feel beautiful, feel powerful. It's all a game. Every interaction you have either is good, which is rare. Either it is genuine, very rare, or it is bad. It's manipulation. It's some narcissist. It's somebody that's broken, that's still stuck in their childhood trauma, going on this never-ending wheel of misery that is trying to target you. And you have to be aware of that. In order to grow, you're going to have to embrace the isolation until you meet good souls. Don't settle for less. Like I said, I would rather RIP, I would rather be gone from the whole earth than to settle for less, than to let myself be diminished and devalued. Don't let yourself settle for the dregs of society, these wicked people, the bad people, the people that want to drain you, the people that are intimidated by you because it's demons using them. Don't even attach yourself. You don't want to have no dealings with them, because ultimately, and you hear this sound it's a lot in the atmosphere that's trying to interrupt these demons, but they don't mean nothing to me. Ultimately, they're not real. They're not even real. They're so beneath you, they're so low vibrational that they're not even in your playing field. They're not even in your plane. They're not even in your scope. They're not in your atmosphere. They can't touch you. You are so far above them, and you're getting higher and higher in dimension until you reach God fully. They're so low, they're in the hellish realm, and they don't exist. So don't even seek for their attention or validation. Don't seek for their approval. Don't seek for any affiliation. Embrace isolation. You who are chosen, you who have the light in you, you who have a real, actual heart, a good heart, you who are pure in intentions and motives, you who want to continue to better yourself, you who will acknowledge the errors of your ways and your mistakes and learn from them. You who alchemize whatever that was meant for evil, you turn around and make it good. You make it good. That is being like Christ, if you truly believe. So it's a lot, y'all, and I thank you for bearing with me. None of this is written down. None of this is scripted. It's trying to be fought against by enemies, but it's okay because we're pushing through. So bear with me. It's impromptu. Like I said, I'm redoing this video over, but I'm the book of Lydia. So I got the pages is written on my heart. What the message is already there. It's in me. So I can do it 100 million times over to give to you, for you to behold and hone from, you know. So this is the reason why, and I'm bringing it kind of full circle here. This is why the enemy, those haters, those that let the devil use them, they let dark forces use them. They never wanted you to know, and they still don't want you to know that you are beautiful. You are somebody. You are important. You look good. You look good on the inside and the outside. Your light is attractive. You radiate, you shine, you charge up atmospheres. Every space you come into, you permeate it. You saturate it with just beauty. You beam. Okay? They can feel you from miles away. Your energy is potent, magical, if you would. Don't let no man come steal your crown. Haters, energies that are parasitic, that only feast off of negativity. They want to turn you negative. They want to turn every interaction, be it small or be it a large blowout. They want it to be negative so they can feast on it. This is why they don't want you to know you're good looking, good smelling, good speaking, good thinking, just good all around. Because you will emit negativity if they can get you to believe otherwise. If they can get you to believe that you are less than, that you're unimportant, that you're nobody, that you're ugly, that you stink, that you can't speak, that you're not smart, that you're not like them, you're not like that. That's why the social media, these platforms pit us against each other, because we're constantly looking at different feeds and comparing and contrasting ourselves, and we curating these fake lives. That's why on this page, I want to be authentic. I want to be real and uncut. I want to be raw. This is me, who I am. I'm taking off the mask. I'm taking off the caricature. I'm taking off the facade, the stripping of the veneer. This video is not cut. It's not edited. And it's just real, okay? Because this is the light. This is the whole conclusion of the matter. This is the point. This is the point of why we're here. This is why I'm here. Radiate being, be who you are, be good, be that. Be that beautiful person. Don't let nobody take it. Maximize your looks. You know, I'm still learning, like I said, my beauty and what it means and how to, you know, present it and just walk in it and confidently carry it. You know, just doing my hair and wearing the clothes that I want to wear, nice clothing. I would shrink and not wear nice clothing because, you know, I would attract the wrong attention. Or now suddenly, you know, people don't like me. They looking at me funny. Even when I don't even dress up, even just wearing just casual, regular clothing, just a t-shirt and some jeans or some, I I still attract these hateful spirits because it's not just outward. It's inward. And the devil see my potential. And he don't want me to see it. He don't want you to see it. He don't want you to see it. That's the whole point. And I'm going to keep going. This video might cut off, but I'm going to just keep going until it cut off. Because I got to say this to you so you can get it. You can grasp it. Take hold. This is a fight. We got to fight for our soul. We got to fight for our purpose. We got to fight for our light. And I'm not saying you go and try to physically, come against everybody and duke it out and get into scuffles and all of that. I'm not saying you literally got to walk around rigid. But the moment you see somebody trying to attack your light, cut it off. Put the standard up against it. Put the barricade up. Put the block. Put the stop sign. No trespassing. You put up your defense. The moment you see at the checkout line, they switch and don't want to treat you like a human, don't want to treat you with value and respect, basic human dignity, you don't be the first one to break no ice. Service workers are there to help. They're there to greet. They're there. Okay? You keep your standard up. You're high value. You are a queen. You are a king if you truly understand, if you truly are here with me on one accord with this message. You are royalty. Don't let nobody play in your face. Don't let nobody come in and try to pick you apart, tear you down, and do these petty little strategies so they can one-up you, so they can feel more better than you, so they can feel higher than you. Truly good people are going to be reciprocal. They're going to compliment you as you compliment them. They're going to lift you up as you lift them up. You are going to be here. You're going to be equally yoked. Y'all going to be eye to eye. That's who I seek to connect with. That's who I seek to unify with, harmonize with. That is what the whole purpose of this channel. I want to gather good souls. And I'm going to get into the difference between good and bad, and also good and too good, because trying to be too good is not good. You want to be good, because good puts up a standard, puts up a barrier. Know the game, know the strategy, know how to maneuver in this matrix, in this system. Because most people are corrupt, they low vibrational, they're morally dried up, bankrupt. Spiritually, they are just withered away. And you did all this work. You went through all of that hurt and pain. You went through all of that trauma. And you're fighting for your soul. And you're just gonna let somebody come in and just take that? No, continue to guard and preserve. This is what God wants for us. This is how we fulfill our purpose. This is how we please God. Our Creator wants us to be the highest potential. Our Creator wants us to be the best version of ourselves. Don't want us to be mediocre and just, I'm not saying you gotta be draped in Louis Vuitton and name brands and designer. I'm not saying it's about that. It's about your confidence. It's about what makes you happy. Because me personally, I am a girl that loves simplicity. It don't take much for me to just be happy. I don't need a Maybach and all of that to be. It's not about those physical, material things for me. My value comes in knowing that I look and I feel my best, and I'm putting my best foot forward, and I'm with the best. I'm with good people. That's what matters to me. And I'm not going to let somebody come in and disrupt that and try to manipulate and monopolize that. Don't you do that. Okay? We're here for a limited time. A limited time. We're not going to be here forever on this earth in this format. That's a story. That's not even a story, but that's a truth for another time. But we're not going to be here forever. So while we're here, let us be great in our light. Okay? Let us be who we are. That are good. Okay? Now, so I do feel that my thoughts are being completed as I'm winding down this message, but I hope this encouraged you out there to know that it's all a reason. Everything that you went through is a reason. All of that hurt. The devil trying to hide your worth and your value, making you criticize yourself, making you skeptical of who you are. It's all a wicked strategy of the enemy. You have to overcome it. Know thyself. Know thyself. Truly. Avoid all those, like I said, avoid when they try to tear you down, just go the other way. Don't allow it. Put up the stop. Rebuke it if you have to. Speak out against it. You will know, as you continue to do the work, you will know how to approach these matters. Some things you just got to walk away from. Some things you just get that look to. Everything don't have to be a whole explanation, a whole presentation, a whole confrontation with verbiage. Sometimes you can just give that look.